I got stuck with a $90 tab for his beers and pizza.
Yo. Ah, man, that's not right. That's not right. What's wrong with you men out there? City boys are out here putting in extreme work. Got a free meal, drunk his beer, and ditched. Joseph, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman gets ditched on date. And after that is so upset that she vows to never give up the cheeks to a man for as long as she lives. I mean, never again. And how exactly is she going to do that? Well, it's called the 4B movement. No more waste of time. Let's check it out.
Well, guys, I think you finally succeeded. I think I have lost the absolute last shred of hope I had that there's still good men left in the world. Just went on a date.
Okay.
I thought it was going well.
Right.
Talked nonstop. Not me, back and forth for over an hour. And then all of a sudden he had to take a call from a client. And he never came back.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
And I got stuck with a $90 tab for his beers and pizza.
Yo. Ah, man, that's not right. That's not right. What's wrong with you men out there?
So, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. 4B movement all the way from here on out. You guys suck.
All right, so here we have a chick who got ditched on a date. Damn, he left you with a pizza and beer? Bill to pay for yourself? City boys are out here putting in extreme work. Got a free meal, drunk his beer, and ditched. Mercy. Yeah, that's foul. But it happens. It happens. Not saying it's right. It happens. It's part of dating, man. Dating's messy. Dating's messy. Dating right now is like a fight. You know, you can complain about what happens during the fight, but you're in a fight. I don't know any other way to describe it. It's a mess out there, which is why, again, think twice before leaving your husband, divorcing him, and thinking you're going to find something better out here. But because of this, guys, she says that she's embracing the 4B movement all the way. You may be asking what the 4B movement is. We're going to get into that. Before we do, I just want to read 2 comments so far because I thought that these were like incredibly ironic. Do you guys remember how angry people used to be when Kevin Samuels would tell women to buy a dog and die alone? Do you guys remember that? And now we have people like Boris Watkins, who had nothing to say, by the way, to his face or on the smoke shows. But all of a sudden now is coming out talking about how dare you tell women to buy a dog and die alone. Check out this top comment on this video from another woman. This chick says, get a dog, much better companion, dating sucks. Get a dog, much better companion, dating sucks. She's not being funny. Take a look at her profile picture. It's her smiling with a dog that she's holding up next to her in her selfie. You might be asking, well, what does that have to do with your point? I'm saying KS said that knowing that that was the next best alternative because you're not going to be able to cooperate with the man today if you are a modern woman, and it's just difficult, man. It's just men too have lost patience. But he said that knowing that like there's only a few options here. Chances are you don't want to be by yourself. Buy a dog and we all die, and you get to die with that dog, and nobody within a romantic relationship for long-term commitment, right, 4B movement, you're done dealing with men. That's what that means. No more giving up the cheeks. I don't know about that, but we'll talk about that later. But I'm trying to say, they're doing what he was advising for them to do either way, but we're mad because they simply did not like how the truth was being spoken. Check out this other comment. This other person says, hope you get and feel better. Please go to the nearest animal shelter. Guys, this is hilarious because this is something guys would say as a joke. These people are giving real advice here. Go to the nearest animal shelter and get a dog or cat as a companion. Unconditional love, and they will be faithful. 100 emoji. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. I'm just saying it's real odd that that's the advice. Like, this is the loving advice people are giving, but because it was given by somebody who also added on the fact that it's a little bit ironic that all the women claiming 4B movement now seem to all be over the age 30 or 35 or in their 40s, a lot of them in their 50s, because they think they're better than everybody in a coffee shop.
You think you're better than everybody in a coffee shop?
I haven't seen any young, vibrant women talking about 4B, no longer giving my cheeks up to a man. But we know that's BS. Do not believe that these women are out here actually abstaining from letting Pookie, Chad, men with game, Tyrone hit it from the back fast, not slow. Don't believe it. Don't believe it, dog. They're out here giving it up. And here's also the other really ironic thing is you're just making yourself into what the men you're complaining about really just want, and that is just a woman who's interested in a sexual relationship, romantic, that's not committed or held down to the expectations of it leading to marriage. And the men who benefit, right? The men with game, the men who you're attracted to will benefit from this. The men who you think are playing you will benefit from this, because one day you get lonely, you'll be late at night, and you're going to go in there and call the guy over, and you're going to think you used him, right? Oh yeah, I kicked him right out. He didn't get to stay here and hang out with me. Here's a snippet from a video that I have. I don't know if it's released yet or not, but anyways, it explains what the 4B movement actually is. Let's check it out.
South Korean women choose to be child-free just so as not to have to deal with their men. The feminist 4B movement gained global attention by leaving behind relationships, family, and children.
No heterosexual marriage, no childbirth, no dating, and no heterosexual sex.
So it's basically like the MGTOW version for women.
South Korean patriarchy is believed to be the source of protest, as it denigrates women's role in society.
In South Korea, a lot of mothers face discrimination in the workplace.
Men don't do anything, but just for existing, they were valued.
Women in South Korea are so tired of fighting against this bullshit that they're just opting out.
Many users from different countries also expressed agreement with the movement, with some stating that it should be in their country.
Y'all heard of the 4B movement? I'm a big fan.
Listen, I don't know what's going on over there in South Korea, but for modern women to claim that they're being oppressed by patriarchy here in the dating market, dealing with men, is absolutely crazy. Let's look at the 3 things they're saying they're not going to do. Get married. Okay, cool. Childbearing. Okay, cool. No heterosexual sex. I'll bet my money that's a lie. Do not believe that. Do not believe that. Oh, but it's possible. I've been celibate for 2 days. You ever heard a woman brag about how long she's been celibate for? She'll be like, oh, it's been 3 months. You're like, damn, that's the longest you've gone without any D? Let's check out some of these comments here that people have to say. Another person here says, I got my dog. We are sharing a few fries and watching a movie. The piece is outstanding. You can't make this shit up. Somebody else here added, I have 2 dogs. I've been single and happy a long time. Yo. Somebody else here says, currently in my 4B movement after fleeing from a narcissistic ex. Oh. Goes on to say, never have I felt such peace in my life. For those still stuck, yes, you can. Wow. Somebody else here says, currently in my 4B movement and not looking back. Another person here says 4B movement. These chicks all look like post-wall victims. Post-wall victims. All three of these last chicks I looked at. Maybe if we embrace 4B movement earlier, then we could end single motherhood, all types of stuff. But no, ironically, 4B comes after 4T. Another person here says, single at 41, with no kids, travel nurse, and been to every state and every single time been trash. I give up on motherhood and marriage. Stay safe, y'all. Sending you love. We've got a woman here who says, I wonder if you can call the police in situations like that. Why would you want to call the police? While you're at the restaurant, tell the manager okay. You're talking about the guy who fled. Okay. While you're at the restaurant, she says, tell the manager you're a witness to the crime of him ditching the bill. I saw a situation like this. And basically what happened was the cops showed up because the guy took the girl out and they agreed to like one drink or something like that. But she kept on ordering more and more and more food. Like she kept on getting drunker, like more drunk the more that she ate. And he eventually was like, hey, I just want to let you know that if you keep doing this, I'm not going to pay for any of the food. You guys remember the story? I made a video about it. And she was so drunk and she had spent so much money that he basically ended up saying he's not going to pay. The managers called the police. The police showed up and said, listen, if nobody pays, you're both going to jail. So he paid. Another woman here says 4B all day, every day. Do you guys think these American women know that 4B also means that they're not sleeping with men, that they can no longer be 304s? Somebody else here says, put his name on blast. And she responded and says, I've posted him in the local groups. Oh, local groups. Okay, she posted him in a Facebook group. But I won't dox here. Like I said in a response above, I've done that before and all it got me was death threats. Okay. Now the internet's a crazy place. I'll be careful with like those Facebook groups. There is a pending case going on right now for like $2.something million. And these women who've been talking shit for months on end about some guy in these local groups where women go and talk shit, they're now getting sued, asking for help, financial help to fight the lawsuit for defamation. Guys, listen, leave your comments down below. As always, I appreciate you checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pot. I'm out. Peace.